Morning. How is everybody this morning? Just wanted to come on really quickly and mention something that I just find so beautiful and amazing. I believe that we're all looking for the truth. And I believe that's part of why we chose this life. Because remember, we did choose to be here. We chose this life, and it's about to get really good. So hang in there, regardless of what it might seem like. Those really dark moments always pass, and they're passing faster and faster. So keep that in mind while you're on the roller coaster. But yeah, so I love this channel. I think this guy is truly after the truth and bringing it to the people, and he's really smart. I love what he says. So everything is not always perfect, and you know, there's many paths, one truth. And this truly, this from this morning, this video right here, he just puts it all so well. Hang on a sec. I'm not going to play it here, so I'm going to ask you to search it out. Honestly, if I put his link in here, then he might have less views than he normally would. So I'm not even going to put his link here. I'm actually going to just ask you to go and search for his channel if you're not already subscribed. It's the Lost History channel, TKTC. And he did, this is his second video that he must be doing a series on the Sphinx. He did one about like a month ago. And wow, it says I have 0 viewers. Wow. Amazing. Oh, cool. It's jumping back and forth. Nice. So yeah, he has a lot of really interesting information. And so I would recommend subscribing to his channel and clicking the bell to get all of the updates. And this is the second one he's done on the Sphinx recently. And I have information that the Sphinx is, in fact, the original true God that I speak of. So therefore, it is Jesus, okay? When we think of Jesus, we always think of this man that lived 2,000 years ago, but in actuality, he was just an emulation of all of the previous incarnations and the true first begotten Son of God. And yeah, so just go watch this and, you know, see what you think, because it'll trigger a lot of memories in your DNA body, that we hold all of these memories in our heart, in our body. It's going to trigger these things for you. And sometimes it takes a while to process. Hey, Mr. D. But it always sets us another step ahead towards the truth. And I do feel the need to comment on something that I really would rather not, but it's just one of those things where we have so much misinformation throughout time that it's become so like detrimental to the actual truth, to finding the actual truth surrounding these things. And the truth surrounding who the true God is very, very important, especially now and ongoing. So there's all these subconscious agreements that these like dark agendas have people making, and while God's people and God's chosen are here undoing those types of curses, it's like not a race, but it's like, you know, we undo it and then more rituals are done and then we have to undo it again. So it's fine, but I just think it's important that we know the truth for ourselves. So I was watching a little bit of the Leak Project. Hey, Mr. Mensa, good to see you. Hi, I am Monica, Red Chevy. Good to have you guys. I was watching the Leak Project last night, and well, I'm not going to go through, like, there's a lot of good information, as Laura Eisenhower usually brings. But once again, right where it matters, there's many things that are flip-flopped. And so anyway, go to my community page and see what I say about that. I noticed that every time she tried to give credit to Venus transits for some of the amazing things that are happening, the artificial intelligence like tripped up the entire program. It like stopped and it was spinning. I actually haven't seen it do this too often, but yeah, that's another thing that some of the chosen are here doing, is getting this artificial intelligence to work for the true God, because it's been programmed to work for these agendas for so long, and now that's starting to finally reverse. So I did see that taking place, and I would love it if she would, you know, come on around and maybe speak to some of us about the truth that we have, so that we could all get on a similar page. Really is my goal. That's my personal goal in calling this out, because I think that she's a very smart, amazing person. And I do think that we can all end up on the same page, but the sooner the better is the way that I see it. So go to my community page, and if you ever think about it, go there once a day, because I try to put a lot of really cool stuff there. And yeah, I mean, it's like great information. It gets you thinking, and she has a lot of truth there, and a lot of truth that I've been trying to get out, but then she's giving credit to the false gods that usurped this world, and Venus is one of them, Saturn is another. So anyway, I'd like to just comment on that, and I did make a little note of that. And so it's not out of any kind of hatred or disdain or anything. It's like, you know, Venus is not the queen of heaven. It's actually Sirius, like I've been explaining. Sirius is where we originated from. That is the mother. And for whatever reason, even the ones that are teaching about, you know, female divinity are, especially some of the ones that are teaching about our divinity, are giving credit to Venus. And so it's kind of an issue, but I'll always be here to remind everybody that it's actually Sirius, which is also, you know, so yeah. So even Rex went like really far in saying that Venus was Inanna, and no, that's not the case, not at all. So the Sphinx is Inanna, and so is Sirius, the star. That is who represents Inanna, who is the first begotten son. So I'd like to just make those notes, and I appreciate you all coming to hear what I have to say. And I think I'm going to put a video together of clouds. Do you guys like my sky videos? Because honestly, you guys, it's been truly breathtakingly amazing lately. This is yesterday morning, and yeah, it's mind-blowing. So I have a lot of captures as of recently, so I'll try to put those together. I'm also doing my best to get an email together so that we truly can communicate without interference. So hang tight, and I'll try to come out and I will try to come out and maybe do a quick video when I get that together, so that we can actually communicate if you want, because I would actually really like to help people along their healing path if possible. You know, give them information about what worked for me, or give them reassurance if they need it, or share information about what works for them, so that, you know, we can kind of get on the same page about how to heal quickly. But I think that the fact that a lot of us have gone first is actually transmuting a lot of the really heavier ascension symptoms for the entire population. So that is something that I also work on, is, allowing the fact that, I had to go through a lot of suffering to get to where I'm at today, which is, I feel really, really good. And, the joy is coming back in and all of that. So I would like to have taken the brunt of it for the many that are going to follow right now. So keep working on that. What's going on now? Hey, what's up, Seven? What's up, Miss Q? I am on social media. I am on Facebook, but they have done some weird stuff. So I'm just trying to figure out if it's best to just start new platforms and then give you all the information. That's the message that I've been getting, is to kind of start a brand new platform, because there's some weird algorithm like trip ups on all of my social media. So lots of interference. So I think that that's what I'm going to end up doing, is just starting a few new accounts, and then I'll give you all the information. But yeah, I'm on there, but I haven't been posting anything for like over, gosh, it's been like a year really since I posted anything. So yeah, it's really not even worth going to check out what I say. And then I did post something a few months back to kind of test it out, and I have like 5,000 followers, but the reason I came off of Facebook is because I noticed that I was completely censored and blocked, and I know I'm not the only one. I know that this has been happening across the board, but yeah. So, all right, well, hey, Seven. Hey, I want to say, like, that star, it's a star. You guys, it's a star. Really consider that what you guys are calling a simulator might be a star, because I promise you it's a star, which, you know what, I want to say too, could be classified as a simulator. That's how they put truth in plain sight, because it is, emanating part of what we understand in our surroundings. So it is, but like, it's also a star. So maybe we can all get on the same page on that eventually, because I love you, and I know you have a big following, and I know people really trust you and listen to what you say, and rightfully so. I think you're amazing. And so, yeah, it's really not. I mean, I understand how it could be classified that way and where people get that idea, but I promise you it's just a star. And the stars, like messing with me. Okay, as we know, Jupiter is a planet, but it's also a star. Like I said in my video this morning, stars, moons, and suns are all the same type of object. They just play different parts and emanate differently at different times. So it gets confusing, but like Sirius is Mercury. So it's also a planet, but it's so confusing, you guys. Oh, I'm trying to hold this still. Hang on. And of course, Jupiter, it looks like a star when we look at it, right? So, but it's considered a planet. But as I say all the time, planetary spheres are realms on Earth. They're emanating entire realms, and we are consciously reaching the higher realms, and Jupiter is a higher realm, consciously and physically all around. And I believe that's why I'm getting some of the images that I am, because I'm actually experiencing Jupiter realm, and that's, my brain and my body and my consciousness is connected now to that realm. And so the realms are emanating through the golden sun disk, and Tesla spoke about that. So I'm going to look back and see if I can find his works are so hard to find. But you know what's exciting? I actually have some of his pieces of his papers recorded in the Book of Life. I really do. So it's really, really exciting. Hi, Monica. Hey, As Above, So Beloved. Hey, Violet. Love you, Miss Q. Yeah, I literally have some of his little pieces of his papers, so I can't wait to release that, you know. And I know for a fact that very soon free energy devices are going to be released. Yeah, it's going to be really exciting. It's going to be cool. So keep hanging in there. I know we feel that it's getting better and better every day. And we just got to get some of these other guys on board because they're just unwilling to realize that the plans of you know, the satanic regime have failed. And while that's hard to believe, it really does only take a few of us to call out the lies and put truth out there as a weapon. It's much stronger. It will overtake the world because righteousness is what is winning right now. So, yep, stay righteous and keep putting the truth out there to anybody and everybody. Even if we just change one person at a time, one life at a time, with hope, to give them back their faith or to secure their faith. That's so all it takes. Yeah, Jessica, thank you. I needed that message today. You're so right. Just have patience. I saw the other day, this is going to require patience. This is just going to require patience. And if you look at this video that I just came on to send you to, it's really cool. If you guys don't mind, go check that out when you get off here if you're not too busy. That was the Lost History channel. Flip the neutrals to positives. Love that. So great. The Lost History channel, and he's speaking about the Sphinx. So take a look at that. And, you know, support his channel by letting the ads play. I did today. And make sure you subscribe to his channel. And I'm not going to put the link in because it just might mess with his views. I've noticed that, unfortunately. But anyway, good morning. Love you too. Peace, happiness, success. That's right, to everybody. Okay, I'll see you all soon. Thank you so much for being here and commenting and being so loving. I'll talk to you all very soon. Peace, love, and happiness.